Shalom. This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. I want to start off by saying thank you to all of our Booster Club members for your many donations and much more, your prayers. We visited faraway countries and strange lands. We've even spoken to dignitaries and were detained for spreading the glorious gospel in Cuba. The truth is that the descendants of the 12 tribes of Israel were scattered throughout the world. Help us on our journey as we continue to raise up the nation of Israel. 12 tribes worldwide. Join or donate today. Shalom.
To the older women, y'all supposed to teach the younger women.
That's right.
In the community. You know, when the older woman, big mama on the block, they fighting you like, hey, what y'all doing? And that's where anybody used to can whoop people, kids in the community. Now you can't do that. We in a new day and age. And I'm young, but I know these things because I've seen these things. Read on.
Titus chapter 2 and verse 3. The aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becoming holiness.
Look, the aged woman, y'all got a flyer, sis? I said the aged woman being likewise to becoming what?
Becoming holiness.
It said becoming holiness. Being a guide for a woman. Read what you got.
Not false accusers.
Read.
Not giving too much wine.
It said don't be out here drunk as an aged woman. You have to be sober. Read.
Teachers of good things.
It said teachers of good things. What are the good things in the Bible? The law, statutes, and commandments. How to get your community in order. How to get the household in order. How to get the education in order. That's good things that an aged woman's supposed to be teaching in the community. Read.
That they may teach the young women.
There you go. There you go. That's generational. You teaching them morals. You saying, look, daughter, don't open your legs to any type of man.
That's right.
Don't give it up. You got a prized possession between your legs.
That's right.
Show some respect, have some respect for yourself. They're not teaching that no more.
That's right.
Nicki Minaj, Cardi B is taking over the communities, shaking their behinds, twerking on Facebook, twerking on Snapchat. The aged woman, it's time for the woman to rise up and teach the community. Teach the young women. Read on.
That they may teach the young women to be sober.
Read.
To love their husband.
It said to love their husband. Now in 2020, the young woman don't know nothing about her husband. They're going around saying, mama, meet my boyfriend.
Bring it out, bring it out.
Can you meet my boyfriend? Can I take my boyfriend to prom?
Bring it out.
It's about a husband, it's about marriage. We gotta bring, they saying make America great again, make marriage great again.
That's right.
Bring back the black marriages in the community. Bring back the Hispanic marriages in the community. That's what the Bible is about. Read on.
To love their children.
It said to love. You have to be taught how to love your children. The woman have to be taught these things. Read.
To be discreet. Chase. Keepers at home.
Do that mean you just got to stay at home? No. If you want to get a degree, educate yourself. My wife's a nurse. It don't mean it's saying be keepers at home. Make sure that you understand the order in the house. Give me
Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
So God is giving an order right here. Just like when you count 1, 2, 3, 4. He says what? The head of every man is Christ, the black Messiah. I pray y'all understand that. Read.
And the head of the woman is the man.
See, the head of the woman is the man. But guess what we say in the Christian church, in society? We say it's 50-50. No. God is about order. Do it mean that the woman is a slave to the man? No. The strong woman empowers her man.
That's right.
We can't get the kingdom without each other. The black woman cannot get the kingdom without the black man. The Hispanic woman cannot get the kingdom without the Hispanic man. We have to understand that. Read.
Right. And the head of Christ is God.
So it's God, Christ, man, women, children. Go back to where you was at in Titus.
Titus chapter 2 and verse 5. Be discreet. Chase. Keepers at home.
Read.
Good. Obedient to their own husbands.
So I said good and obedient to your own husbands. But people might look at that and be like, God is misogynistic. God, you know, the man can just come in and be like, hey, cook this and cook that. No, it's a mutual respect. They understand the roles in the body, in a marriage. Read on.
That the word of God be not blasphemed.
So when you go outside of that order, give me Jeremiah 31:22. When you go outside of that order, that's when chaos start to come in the house. You remember back then, I'm young, but the older generation, they be like, what grandpa say? I want the pants in the house. What that mean? He have the authority.
That's right.
He not wearing a dress. The woman wearing a dress.
Right. Jeremiah chapter 31 and verse 22.
Break it out.
How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter?
Read on.
For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth.
God have created a new thing in the earth. Today, 2020. Read.
A woman shall compass a man.
You see that? It's a new thing in the earth that the woman shall compass a man. Read. That's it on that?
Yes, sir.
All right, go me Isaiah 32. Isaiah 32. And we're going to go into some color in the Bible. Because we got to prove that we got to turn down the image. People say Christ is a so-called Caucasian man. Do you think that's right?
I mean, I don't think it matters, though.
All right, you saying everything in the Bible matters.
I mean, my personal opinion, though.
Okay.
Just, and this is it.
Yeah. You good? Yeah.
So my personal opinion is that what does it matter? Who's what? What matters to me is that Christ is the Son of God.
Okay.
The Son of Man. That's, I mean, I'm not.
All right, I'm gonna ask you this. We gonna get this.
I'm not saying he's not black.
I know what you're saying. You're saying why does it matter? Okay.
You know.
Come on. 32. Yeah, watch out, Zeb. You don't turn up. Go ahead. 32 and 9.
Isaiah chapter 32 and verse 9.
Bring it out.
Rise up, you women that are at ease.
Read it again.
Rise up, ye women.
God said, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Because what? The woman is sitting in the house watching what? Atlanta Housewives, Jerry Springer, Maury. You at ease. You're not worried about what's going on in the community. Breonna Taylor just got shot. George Floyd, Sandra Bland. This was going on in the community. They stripping the Bible from school. They stripping the slave trade from school. They're not teaching black history in the public schools anymore.
Right.
What happened to the parents being at what? Parents Teachers Conference, being at the community meetings? No, the women are at ease. Read.
Rise up.
God said, rise up. Read on.
Ye women that are at ease.
Read.
Hear my voice.
He said, hear the voice of God. Hear the Bible.
Ye careless daughters.
He said, y'all careless. This is God. This is thus said the Lord. Why? Because we fell from our kingdom. Right. We broke the law, statutes, and commandments, so God calls us to what? Forget our nationality. Forget our culture. Forget our heritage.
Right.
What's your nationality? What's your nationality? Y'all Hispanic?
I'm mixed with black kids.
Okay, your father is what race?
Black.
Okay, all praises to the Most High. Read.
Give ear unto my speech.
He said, give ear, listen to the words of the Bible. That's it on that?
Yes, sir.
All right, give me Revelation. I'm about to show y'all. What color is Christ? What's your name? Michaela, what color is Jesus the Christ to you? Or what have they taught you? Even though they say it don't matter, but what color you think he is?
In my eyes, I don't think that there is a color.
Okay, you think he's transparent or something?
It doesn't matter
Okay.
about anything. It just matters that he's showing life and looking over everybody and
Okay.
helping everybody.
Okay. Well, we gonna read this out of the Bible. we gonna read it out of the Bible, and we gonna see what the Bible say. Soldiers at Zephaniah, give me the image, black image. I want you to hold it up high. The image. Now we gonna see. You see this image? Soldier Elijah, get over here, Gladys. Pardon it, that thing broke. But look, we gonna compare. We reading from the Bible. We gonna compare. All right. Read Revelations. I want verse 1.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
So, if you understand etymology or the words, revelation means to reveal. This is the revealing of Jesus the Christ. This is John the Revelator revealing what Christ looks like.
Which God gave unto him.
God gave unto John the Revelator
to show unto servants things which must shortly come to pass.
He said to show this unto his servants. Jump down. 14.
Verse,
you know what? 13.
Verse 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks one like unto the Son of Man.
So now you have a man in the midst. Now we know that God's a man and not a woman. So he said in the midst. Sis, can you come over here so you can see it? Or you seen the image?
I already seen it.
Okay. So now you have this man in the midst of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Christ's symbol is not the fish. It's not the cross. It's the 7 candlesticks which represent the 7 churches. So now you have, which is called a menorah. So he said you have a man in the midst of this. This man ain't never been in the midst of it. So where is it? It's not on it. Even if you Google the image of Jesus the Christ, you're not going to Google a Caucasian man in the midst of 7 candlesticks. Read on.
Clothed with a garment down to the foot.
So now, Christ had on a garment. So we know that he's not a ghost or he's a spirit because he has on a garment. He has on clothes. So that's proving what? He has a body. So when we read, we must comprehend.
That's right.
Read on.
And girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
Meaning what? He had a golden girdle around his body. Read on.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Whoa, we know this ain't the Jesus Christ. This is a depiction just like this is. So it said his hairs on his head were white like wool. They don't have that. That's strike 1. Read.
As white as snow.
As white as snow. Read on.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Now you might be thinking like, hold on, this is some fairy tale stuff. This is some Cyclops stuff. Give me Genesis 49:12. You gotta read the Bible precept upon precept. It's a puzzle. You have to put it together. Read this.
The book of Genesis chapter 49 and verse 12. Bring it out. His eyes shall be red with wine.
So it said his eyes shall be red with what? Wine. That's why he had red eyes, because when Christ came on the scene, the Pharisees called him a wine bibber because he liked to drink wine. What was Christ's first miracle? He turned water to wine. So it said his eyes should be red with wine. That's explained the eyes of fire.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Now he had a feet unto fine brass. What color is brass? I don't know, if you can pull out a penny, you can say it's shiny or a copper type look or whatever you might say. But it's going to tell you, it's going to talk about this brass. Read on.
As if they burned in a furnace.
You burn anything in a furnace, what color is it coming out? You cannot argue that. That's why you're laughing. This is the Bible. Yeah, this is the Bible. It ain't my words. This is the Bible. It said his feet was, so your feet, if you have a black foot, is my face going to be white? Is my hands going to be white? No, your foot, look at her feet. It's the same complexion as her face.
That's right.
We must comprehend when we reading the Bible. That's it. Give me John 8:31. Because we say like it's not important. People lie to us. This image is all over the world. If you look in Brazil, they have you can put that down. Y'all can put that down. If you look over the world, they got that. What's that in Rio de Janeiro? That huge 20-something foot Caesar Borgia statue of Jesus the Christ. Read on.
John chapter 8 and verse 32. 31. Then said Jesus to those Jews which believed on him, if you continue in my word, then are ye my disciples indeed.
So God said, if you continue in my word, then shall you be his disciple. So guess what? If you saying Christ is a so-called white man, or it don't matter, how can you be the disciple of Christ when he said you have to continue in his word? His word stated what? That Christ is a black man. His feet was like brass. He was standing in the midst of 7 candlesticks. You cannot be a disciple of God if you're not continuing in his word. Read on.
And ye shall know the truth.
He said, now you shall know the truth. The truth is that Christ is a black man, not white. Read on.
And the truth shall make you free.
Then we shall be free. Now we have a level of confidence when we walk in the street. We say, what? That's a lie. Christ looked like me and you. He died. He was crucified on the cross. He died a black man's death. We got to understand that. A black man walking around trying to tear down the planet, they said, no, we got to hang this Negro. That's what Christ was about. Have you seen the Prince of Egypt? Anybody seen the Prince of Egypt movie? What did Moses do? Moses caused 10 plagues to hit Egypt. And God said what? Let my people go. Free my people. What you got?
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are how men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.